Hetzepu, Karuna Fair. Excited to see you this morning. Looking forward to getting it started wherever you are, for wherever you are receiving this. Let's get it moving. We're going to start with our adumbration. All right, as we shared before, we're going to be going through some subtle changes as we work to prep the body so that you can begin to get into some of the things that you may have not looked to Taiji, Chuan, and Qigong for before. And so we're going to look at Taiji, Chuan, Qigong, some Sema, some Aha, as a way to really get you looking at it. So today, we're going to get in, we're going to do our Shiasha. We're going to do a briefer, probably about 8 to 12 breaths of Asar Stance, get into the Qigong, we're going to get a Tai Chi walk in. We're going to get in the short form, and then we're going to dive into the simple kneeling so that you have an opportunity to get that. We're going to review it, and then we're going to end up with the wisdom from the sages of the ages. All right. Hope everyone is ready because we're about to get right into it. Let's go. All right, here we go. To all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Pyramid hands. And stepping left, a little wider than shoulders width, heel first. Balance the weight. And put the hands in the Asar Stance position, and we begin. Pyramid hands. Holding the hands up, we hold the golden orbs. Rotate the hands into oneness. Into the turtle. Out to the drawbridge. Pointing the hands between the legs. Oneness. Rabbit through the chute. into oneness. And the elbows. Into oneness. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching, arms and hands not touching the body. Rotate the left hand on top, palms facing. See a ball of golden white light in between the hands like the sun. Into oneness. Into turtle. Drawbridge. Point the head between the legs. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Slide it back, shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Uatchit. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight and step. Drop the right hand beneath the navel, palm up. Extend the left. Okay. And trace the Tai Chi diagram. Stop. Bring it back to the front. Bring it in. Right here. Pyramid hands. Drop the left. Bring the right in. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight, slide it in. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Into the KhASA position. 2 breaths. Palms facing forward, 2 breaths. And then into the dua position. Stepping back and into the gathering. Shake it out. Right. Tai Chi walk. Always starting with the left foot first, hands up. And let's begin. All right, we're going to turn around and go the opposite way. Sinking down, hands come up. All right, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Uatchit. I'm going to go through the short form. Sinking down. All right, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Excellent. So here we go. I'm going to easily get this sit down, all right, into simple lotus. I'm going to get into half. You can do crisscross applesauce, any of those where you're comfortable. Okay. So this is where we go for this. We want to be able to sit in this position. So if we start here in simple lotus, all right, you just want to be able to get comfortable sitting in this position. Okay, you want to be sitting tall, back erect. And so let me give you a side view so you get what I'm saying here. See, back is erect. Head is level. Simple lotus, crisscross applesauce. Okay. Now, when we get into what we call the sparring, what you want to do is be able to sink into the lotus just like you are in a standing position. And so we get into the seated lotus push hands posture. You're here, but as you come down, you're actually root into the earth. And we'll talk about the difference in those positions at our next session, because I want to begin to introduce to you the lotus push hands which would be like a supplemental section of the course that we'll begin to get to. So now, just want to get that so everybody's clear. We're going to get into the simple kneeling. I wanted to show that, to illustrate that to you so you can see and begin practicing so you can get your body together. Again, toes, heels, knees together. When we come back, toes, heels, knees together. Do it this way so you can see the hand position. Hands are on the thighs. All right, on the thighs here. Right on top, head is level. So we do our natural breathing. If you're not used to being in this position, you should feel a stretch along the muscles right here on the calves that work. You should feel all the way down to the toes of the feet. You should feel it in parts of the thighs as well, if you're new, okay? And you want to sit in such a way as the buttocks are right on top of the heels. So the first position we get is we're here, nice and easy. You've seen this before, but I want to give it so you can get the frontal. And the hands are here, into the chest, right here. Head is down. This is the secondary position. Breathing through the nostrils only. Okay. And then the next position, we're going to do it from the side as well, just so you can see it. Is you want to curl the toes under, toes, heels, knees together. And so you're on the ball of the foot, and we're right here again. Okay. And so then we do the breathing. And this one and the previous one, where the hands are here, those particular positions are designed to open up and to connect you with the balancing of the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. Now we're going to do it from the side. And so we get to the simple kneeling. Hands here. Buttocks on top of the heels as best you can. Let me go to the secondary position. So we'll be here, head down. Then we'll come in, toes, heels, knees together. Put on the balls of the foot, then we'll be here. Got it? Good. Then we'll come out. We'll get into our crisscross applesauce. Simple kneeling. Okay, we're going to do our breathing exercise. You're going to take that right thumb and index finger, palm up. You'll take the left thumb, block off the left nostril, middle index finger to center the forehead. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. And release. Switching hands, no breath. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. And release. Both hands, thumb and index finger touching, palms up, resting on the knees and thighs. Breathing in. Out. In. out. In, out. In, and out. Fire breath. Deep breath in, chin down, and release. All right, I'm going to shift and grab a seat, get to a position where we can get to the wisdom from the sages of the ages. All right. We're going to keep our tradition here. We're going to get going, starting with the Tao Te Ching. Virtue of benevolence. Hold fast to the great form, and wherever in the world you go, you will meet with no harm, but enjoy security, peace, and well-being. Where there is music with good food, the passers-by will pause and linger. But Tao, on being set forth orally, is insipid and tasteless. It is invisible when looked at and inaudible when listened to. Yet its utility will never come to an end. And from the essence of Taijiquan, the literary tradition, this comes at the end of the Taijiquan Lun, and it says, then you can say you understand internal strength. After you understand internal strength, the more practice, the more skill. Silently treasure up knowledge and turn it over in your mind. Gradually, you can do as you like. Originally, it is giving up yourself to follow others. Most people mistakenly give up the near to seek the far. It is said missing it by a little will lead many miles astray. The practitioner must carefully study. And then the teachings of Ptah-Hotep. If you want to have perfect conduct, to be free from every evil, then above all, guard against the vice of greed. Greed is a grievous sickness that has no cure. There is no treatment for it. It embroils fathers, mothers, and the brothers of the mother. It parts the wife from the husband. Greed is a compound of all the evils. It is a bundle of all hateful things. That person endures whose rule is rightness, who walks a straight line, for that person will leave a legacy by such behavior. On the other hand, the greedy has no tomb. So thank you for joining us this day. Trust that you have moved well. The body got a little bit of movement around. You're able to cycle through, take this time. You want your Asar stance to begin moving between 10 and 15 minutes. The goal is to get to 20 minutes at a time in your Asar stance. Practice, practice, practice. This practice will give more than you give, but if you give more, the practice will bring you more. Thank you so much for your participation, attendance, and your presence. Tapu, as we bow out, we say to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher, ashe, giving respect and honor to the eternal witnesses of the earth and sky, and homage to the ancestors. I bid you Tapu, peace, Ankh Uja Seneb, life, health, strength, and posterity. Tapu, Ankh Uja Seneb, Amen-re, Sutin Nachir, Aten-re, Neb, and Ankh.